Hello. I'm more than a little bit rusty, I suppose, having not made a video for basically the whole of this academic year, which wasn't something that I planned, it just kind of happened. And it's really weird, and I wish it hadn't, because now I feel a little bit like I've missed out on a year's worth of my life that hasn't been sort of recorded, not in the way of recording all of my life, but for a whole year I haven't been making these, so for a whole year I haven't been able to go look back at what I was feeling and what I was doing and what I was thinking about, which is weird, especially because this is now, I'm coming to the end of my degree at work. So right now I get my results in 2 days for my whole degree. It is technically the last week of term, although I haven't known what day it is for basically this entire term because I haven't had any lectures. I have only had exams, which was fun. So after getting my results, I'm going home because the rent on this house finishes at the end of term. And then about 2 weeks after that, I graduate. But that's not really what I want to talk about, to be honest. Mostly because it's still terrifying. Instead, I'm gonna try and bring myself and the YouTube up to date on what's happened this year and what you have missed. So obviously I'm living in a different house to what I was last year. My room is like twice the size at least of the room I had last year, which is nice. On the downside, this house is full of spiders and bugs and other assorted creepy crawlies. Back at the start of the year when we moved in, we bought this thing that you plug into the wall and it's supposed to get rid of spiders by making a really high-pitched irritating noise and by sending electromagnetic pulses through the wiring of the house. Apparently spiders don't like EM pulses and they move out. And it did kind of work for a bit, but recently, as the weather has got warmer, all the spiders have come back and started having babies. Also at the beginning of the year when we moved in, we didn't have internet, which is kind of why the no video thing started. Which was really dumb because obviously we didn't have any internet, so I didn't have anything to do all day. So that would have been the best time to make some videos, edit some videos, and just put them all up when we got internet, but I didn't do that. Instead, my entire household got addicted to Peggle on the Xbox, and we just played Peggle for like 3 weeks straight. Then I dyed my hair green for a bit. That was a thing that happened. Then I decided that because I was graduating this year and I might have to get a job, I didn't want green hair, so I tried dyeing over it red to cancel out the green because colour theory and all that jazz. But what happened was that the red washed out and the green was still underneath. So you can't really tell probably in this light, but the tips of my hair, because it was really short obviously, are still kind of greenish, or at least very dark. Then this bit is about where the red kind of stayed because there wasn't any green, and then this bit is like actual hair. So, and then final year happened, which meant being really busy and having a final year project, which was on galaxies, which was really cool, but it was a lot of work and I had to learn how to use Python, and I don't really like programming. And I had to learn how to use Linux, so now I have Ubuntu on my old laptop because I got a new laptop, which is a gaming laptop, which is pretty cool. So I've been busy with my final year project, as well as lectures and assignments and things, all the way up until Easter, until that was handed in, and then at Easter I started thinking about what I'm doing next year because and then I spent this term being busy with exams and interviews and more exams and project presentation and exams, and then visiting some of my friends and trying to relax, and now suddenly it's the last week of term and I feel like I haven't stopped since the start of the year. I just realised that my exam timetable is still up, so that can go when I finish doing this. That's it, I suppose. Don't really have anything more to say, other than I promise I will try and make more videos in the future. I know I say that a lot, but I genuinely am unhappy that I haven't made any for the past year, so I will try and do better in the coming year. So, TTFN. As an extra, I went paintballing the other day for the first time, and look at my bruises. Look how yellow they've gone. I don't know how well you can see that. Got one there, got one there, got one there, got some on my back. I got like a triple one on my back there, but they're alright. It was not as painful as I was led to believe. Paintballing in general. A+, 10 out of 10, would recommend. Good fun. It's fun shooting your friends. Especially like causing them pain when you shoot them. Not just like laser tag, not just like pretending to shoot them and killing them, but actually causing them pain.